Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So we're back for another day of Terraria Masochist Mode. So today is the New Year's Eve special, the last Terraria video of the decade. That's kind of cool. I'm going to post this right as it hits midnight. Hopefully, if I remember, haven't got drunk, fell in a river. If you watched yesterday's episode, that'll make a lot more sense. But here we are at the very end of a decade. And what are we doing with our final episode? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of hard mode boss fights. Now, I had a comment that stood out to me yesterday, and I know that this might not be the sentiment of everyone, but if I feel it, then I feel like it's a good call, right? Somebody was like, you know what, the series is kind of dragging a little bit because you're doing so bad at these boss fights. And I actually agree, because I like to see progression in everything that I watch as well. So today's episode will be focused on boss fights, but with a little bit of a twist. And the twist is going to be, I'm just going to edit it a little bit more and play a little bit longer. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be maybe a shorter episode with more boss fights, more progression, more editing. Does that make sense? So yeah, with my last day of Terraria of the decade, I want to perform well. I want to do some good stuff. So what I've done is I've prepared 2 sets of each mechanical boss. I personally feel like I only need one more attempt with Skeletron Prime. I think I'm like almost there. But I've got 2 destroyers because I feel like if I can farm out the destroyer, we're going to get that hallowed armor and get a little bit of an upgrade before we step into the twins again. Now let's talk about the Rod of Discord, because you guys have been hammering on about this. The Wiki Gang has come out in full force. So apparently you can craft a Rod of Discord. And what you need is 50 of the volatile energy. You need 100 souls of light and some hallowed bars. However, I actually have a bunch of this already, and I can already go and get this, right? So once we beat a mechanical boss, we could technically go and get this, and that'd be pretty great. However, there is something else that you can do. You can also get 5 Chaos Elemental banners, which I think is it 250? Is it 50 a banner? My god, if it's 100 a banner, I'm going to abandon this project straight away. But because this is 5 banners, I feel like I could also farm out for it this way. And then this final one is from weapons out. So we got 2 options here. And I feel like these are going to be pretty important for the twins. Because as you guys know, there's a Moonlord laser. Of course there's a Moonlord laser. There's a Moonlord laser everywhere in this mod. My god. So we'll see. I think it's going to be a good episode today, guys. If you're excited, give the video a big fat thumbs up. I keep getting nagged at. I need to tell you guys to like a little bit more. And I also need to say, hey, if you are new around here, maybe consider subscribing. Oh, hello, Top Hat Squirrel. Goodbye. So first up is going to be the Destroyer. And we all know how this went yesterday, but I was using a different arrow, and I managed to trap myself in the ice biome. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try and make sure that I keep the boss in one area, because I don't feel like yesterday was a true attempt. So let's give this a go. Alright, spawned in on the right. Of course it did. That's just the way things go. The thing is, this doesn't actually do a debuff, but you guys were saying yesterday that Ichor is actually going to do a debuff to Skeletron Prime, because I noticed that the Curse Flames worked for all of its hands, but it didn't work for the head, basically, right? And as Thanos said, man, you got to go for the head. That reference is already kind of dated. That's bad, right? But it kind of is. It's been a long time since that movie. But it is what it is, man. Right? Do we listen to Thanos? Sure. Okay, so right, we're into this next phase. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so I can see Lunatic Cultist attacks. I remember before there was like all these like spiked balls and stuff. So I'm wondering when that comes back. So he's healing right now. Great. Oh, that's amazing. I'm really glad he's doing that. I feel like it's changed the AI so much that it's just like kind of everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So I wonder if to beat it you have to like treat it a certain way. Do you know what I mean? Like course it around a certain way. Like at the minute, what's it doing? It's not really acting like the Destroyer. It's kind of acting more like the DOG, I guess. Alright, so this is a pretty bad transition. So I ended up losing to the Destroyer, and then I lost again. And then I fought Skeletron Prime and lost that. Thankfully, though, when I was doing the Destroyer, I got an extra mech, so, you know, just a little bit extra for farming. But it's been pretty miserable so far, not gonna lie. I feel like these mechanical bosses are just a little too random for me. I'm struggling away. So I made some changes to the character. I tried to just, like, you know, do as much as I could. So I ended up putting down some heart statues, which is pretty cheesy, but I feel like I'm really getting beat down right now, so I don't mind a couple of heart statues. I just put down 2. I also went ahead and crafted the Iron Enchantment, which is an upgrade to the Eye of Cthulhu, which adds in this little ability where you can right-click and block stuff, but I've not really fully tested it out, but, you know, there's that. I've got it on right now. I don't know if you can even tell, but it's on. What else did I do? I think that's it. Oh, I also made the Ichor arrows to test for Skeletron Prime. They didn't go too well. They were kind of naff, so I just got rid of them. And, well, I haven't got rid of them. I'm just using the Cursed Flames. So that's pretty much everything. But this is my first fight with the life crystals. Sorry, the life hearts. And I already feel like I'm benefiting from it. So good to have. Good to know. Thank you very much. Oh, God, I've got confusion. No. I hate... Oh, no, come on. Just move, character, please. God, I hate any kind of debuff that's just like, all right, let's just hinder your movement so that you take loads more hits than you should. Sucks. No. Look at how close we got. Look at how close we got. All right, I think this is going to be it. I think this is the win. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Are you joking? You had 77 health. Come on now. All right, I'm coming up to the end again, so I want to time this right. So once it's going to snap at me, right? Let me try and get as much distance. Oh, God, I can't even get away. I can't get away. I need it to be like, so when it snaps, the arrows are going to hit. 65 health. Well, we got it down 12 health, boys. All right, here we go, boys. Let's see if this works. I'm in the final phase once again. Okay, we've got confusion, so let's balance that out by... I don't know. How do you balance that one out? Not play like a moron? Probably it. Okay. I know it's going to do the charge. I'm just not ready for it. Okay. Here we go. Arrows, please land. 51. 51. All right. All right. Getting closer. I say this as if it's not, like, absolutely blowing my mind that I've still not beat it yet. All right. We're coming up to the end. I'm really hoping I can beat this, because I've been, like, mucking around trying to do this for a couple of hours now. And I realise now that a grab would have helped. Please, arrows land. Come on. Come on. 37. 37 health. That's where we're at. I've been doing this for hours. When people talk about, like, oh, what's the negative stuff? What's the negative stuff you're going to leave behind in 2020? It's Masochist Mode Skeletron. That's what we're leaving behind, boys. Oh, man, my heart is pumping. I really thought that would be the one, truthfully. I was like, yeah, this feels good. It was a good fight, but we lost. Oh, my God. Ah, I actually did it. Jesus, it's done. Oh, my God, what a weight lifted. Sorry if I broke your earphones there, but... you have no idea how long this took. Can we please appreciate that this fight took so long? We're now in 2020. Boys, Happy New Year. That's right. We're in a whole new year now. Oh, my heart is going. It's pumping. That was awful. That was really bad. What a horrible grinding session. Jesus. So... I'm so sick of seeing nighttime. I want it to be day. So we're going to cut to day in a minute. But just some closing thoughts. I think Fargo has made an amazing boss fight. I thought that was really fun, genuinely. I think he's done good stuff with Skeletron. I think adding in the flamethrower was probably my favourite bit. But I will be honest with you, that Dungeon Guardian phase at the end spoils the whole fight. It just ruins it. Because it became this thing where... I could do the fight every single time, but I would die in the last 5 seconds. And when you have that in a boss fight, it's frustrating. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't feel earned, and I feel like a good death should feel earned. I tried it with grav potions, and that didn't work for me. Honestly, I tried a million things. I tried a million accessories. I really wanted this daedalus system to work for me because I spent so long farming for it. You know, I wanted that to work. So maybe if you were doing a different setup, it would be a little bit better. But I don't know if it really would be. Like, for example, a Mega Shark would have been amazing because you could have then focused just on the head while you were doing the Dungeon Guardian phase. But you can't make that yet. You have to do the Destroyer. But I find the Destroyer to be harder than this fight. So it was a bit of a hard one, right? You know what? It's so weird to think about the fact that I've been on this pilgrimage for like 2-3 days trying to take down a mechanical boss. And I mean really putting in a good couple of hours. Like, I have a clock in front of me, and I've been watching it slowly just go up and up and up. And it's weird to think that I've got 2 extra mechanical bosses to go still. Like, that's mind-blowing. So it's a lot of fun. I like the challenge. Let's continue on. So now that it's daytime, it's daylight, I really needed some sunshine. My god, it was so dark for so long. Here we are. I'm going to open up this treasure bag and see what we get. So, bam. There we go. I actually went back because I thought that I left my Souls of Fright in the sky. I was like, people are going to kill me for that one. Man, there are so many tombstones around. So, in return, I got 28 hallowed bars, a mechanical battery piece, some Souls of Fright. Let's have a little look inside of here and see what we can make. So, first up, we can make the flamethrower. Very exciting. I think this would be a lot of fun to use against the Destroyer. I really do. I don't know if it would be good, though. Truthfully, I feel like it probably wouldn't, right? Now, in the days since, I've actually forgotten that a Mega Shark requires Souls of Might. And I really thought I was about to make a Mega Shark. Here I am, absolutely disappointed. But that's alright. We can get over it. So with our hallowed bars, we can see that we can make a set of hallowed armor. All very good stuff. So I will actually make a set of hallowed armor, but I won't be doing the Skeletron again. Like, it's just too much. Like, I'm well over it now. Like, I think if I do it again, I'm going to really burn myself out of the game. I don't really want that. It's a new year. It's a new me. So let me speak to Angela, because we are going to purchase... Oh, come on. Come on. Angela, please. Sell me what I want to be sold, please. Come on. Right, but she does sell souls now. Oh, okay. You sell souls of fright and of flight. It's pretty interesting. That's good because I was actually struggling to get these. So what I can do is I can spend a plat and buy 100 of these. I think it's a little bit more than that. I think it's a plat and a half. And then I can go and get my Rod of Discord so that I'm prepared for the twins. And I guess I am going to have to do this one more time because unless there's a way to make hallowed bars, which there probably isn't, means I'm going to have to squash that one. But I think for the next fight, I'm going to make my hallowed set. And then I guess I'm not really going to make a flamethrower because I feel like it would be a little bit pointless. And we'll have to see what I can do. So one of the things I did was, during the fight, I actually enabled the wildlife mod. I was really struggling to beat the fight, so I wanted to try and balance it a little bit myself. And this adds in a couple of small buffs. So, for example, gives you extra defense if you're low on health. I thought that'd be very good for the end of the fight. Stuff like this gives you extra damage based on movement speed. Now, all of these little buffs are so minor in reality. Like, it doesn't really change too much. But I thought, let's try and, like, shift it around a little bit. What I would really like is an enchantment accessory slot, because the mod focuses so much on enchantments. However, you only have like a limited number of accessory slots, so it's not like you can have 1 or 2 equipped, because, for example, you always need the lightning boots, otherwise you're going to die to every fight. You always need wings, it's very true. You most likely need an obsidian shield, so that's 3 of them gone. I feel like this is a must-have, because it increases damage by 10%, armor penetration by 10%, also gives you all of these extra, like, accessories and stuff. You know, it's great, right? Honey buff as well, and 2 Skeletron arms. So then you've got 2 to play around with. I think this one is fantastic because this can block up to 5 shots, which I don't think any other enchantment beats. And then this one is for movement. So it's like, where do you put the extra enchantment to really balance it around? So, you know, just a little food for thought, Fargo, maybe. I don't know. This is the mod where you're meant to, like, hate it, right? That's what masochist means. But, you know, just little things I've noticed. Right, so I'm going to take a big break. I'm going to focus on Skeletron Prime again. I think I can probably do it. Now that I've, like... Do you know once you've done it once, you're like, yeah, I could probably do that again. So once that's done, we'll do, I think, the destroyer next. I really want to get the destroyer out the way so I can get the mega shark for the twins. But I'm glad we did it. Alright, so I'm going to go back on myself here. I'm not actually going to do Skeletron next. I feel like I got so burnt out with the first, you know, batch of grinding. I don't know if I'm ready for the next. So instead, I went and farmed out for all of the stuff that we needed for the Rod of Discord, right? Tying it back in with the beginning, which was filmed a couple of days ago. I remember. So I'm just going to dump everything I've got in there. I still haven't figured out how to get rid of the grav flip in the Hallowed. It's a bit annoying. Oh, I need to buy... I think I need to buy 50 of these souls, which is like a lot. Oh, there you go, 60. That's not really the thing that you should be like just holding down click on, you know? Could have wasted a lot of money there, but it is what it is. So, Rod of Discord obtained. There we go. Bam. So this is going to help out quite a lot with the fight. So I haven't really like practiced anymore since I did this last time. But I'm just going to like jump into it, see what happens. If I win, I win, and if I don't, I'll show you what goes down, basically. Can I equip this? Yeah, cool. I stopped buying summoner combinations because it was so much money. Didn't really seem worth it. Oh, I didn't say, but I also added a third one of these life statues during the Skeletron fight, because 2 ended up, you know, it didn't end up being enough. Alright, so the fight's going a lot better so far. I can't remember, in the last fight, did I have the infernal arrows, or whatever they're called, cursed arrows? I can't remember the name. Did I have these or not? I actually can't remember. I'm going to have to look back on my own footage. But the damage does seem to be better, so there is that. And I'm also picking up life crystals as I go, which helps. I haven't used the Rod of Discord yet, so there is that. I'm looking forward to that. That's a little bit better, because I just got out of that loop. This fight is atrocious. It's really hard, especially with attacks like that. Okay, so just checking in again. Fight is still going strong. I am scared because I feel like it's just going to do the same thing that the Skeletron Prime did, where the fight goes great, and then right at the end it just whips out another move that's just like, do you know what I mean? Just makes it a lot worse. But if this ends up being the fight, I would say that with a proper build, this is probably a lot easier than Skeletron, if this remains normal. Yeah, okay, right. So, I'm just going to say this now. I think I probably wasted my time on Skeletron. I really do. I think that was so much easier. I think I just needed the right build. God. That makes me to be such a moron. But it is what it is. It's what I get. I got the Destroyer Gun. What's the Destroyer Gun? Whoa! That's sick. Oh, it's almost like the... Does that just fire out just all the time? You can just fire those out? It's just a little DOG. It's my own DOG. You know what the thumbnail's going to be. I'm going to try and work this in because that is so sick. Wow. So is that using mana to summon, but then it's based on summoning damage? That's really cool. You don't really see that too often, I guess. It's pretty unique. Like, how many summon weapons do you know that there are? So you're running at an enemy and you just like, you just fire out a few of these. I tell you what, that's actually saved the episode a little bit for me. Because I was like having such a rubbish time with Skeletron Prime. I needed something like cool to remind me how good the mod is. There you go. My god. Alright, well, I got myself some Souls of Might and some hallowed bars. So yeah, I would much like to, look at that, a cloud has begun ticking. That's amazing. So yeah, I would very much like to, hey look, pink grenades. Yeah, I want to make the Mega Shark. So I'm going to wait until my NPCs spawn back in, which is going to be a while. And then I'm going to get everything that I need. Let's have a little look, actually, because I don't remember exactly what you need. I was looking at all of the, because I know everybody mentions these, like, mega accessories and stuff, and they're like, oh, James, make sure you prepare it now. What is this? Let's look at this real quick. Remote control. A defeated foe's segment with an antenna glued on. Grants immunity to the lightning rod. Your attacks have a small chance to inflict lightning rod. 2 friendly probes fight by your side. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Pretty unique, I would say. I'll keep that on for a little bit. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, oh yeah, mega accessories. I noticed that bananas popped up somewhere, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, let's look. Mega shark. So we need the mini shark, of course. Oh wow, it's actually really easy to craft. It's literally just a mini shark that you buy, gun parts that you buy, and shark fins, which I only have 1 of. Right, I'm going to do that, and then we'll crack on with the twins. Tell you what, I got a decent amount of money from that. Look at that. Nice. Just got a couple of seconds to wait until we hit nighttime. Then we're going to buy some illegal gun parts. Shh, don't go telling anybody. And we'll make the Mega Shark, and we'll also make a crystal bullet pouch. Because everybody's been talking about it for so long. Everyone's like, you got to make the crystal pouch. I will. I'll make it. Wrong NPC. All right. Hello, shop. Let me buy this. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really have had a lot of comments about this crystal pouch. I hope it's as good as everybody says it is. You know what I mean? It's just endless crystal bullets, but it's not really something I make very often. Oh, I need to put the mini shark in as well. Okay, cool. And I need to make crystal bullets. I need a lot of them. Oh my god. Oh god, look at that. You see how many of these crystal shards I bought? I bought way too many. Oh my god. I actually thought this wasn't enough. I was like doing some quick math in my head and I was like, oh god. It's definitely not enough. Right, Mega Shark time, boys. Mega Shark, hey. I swear this is like a fan favorite weapon. Like I feel like a lot of Terraria players really like this weapon for some reason. I mean, it's good. You know, it's a good weapon, right? Is it overhyped? Maybe. But I don't really mean it in that sense. What I mean in the sense of is like, I feel like a lot of people make it. Which is a good thing, you know? You get what I'm saying about that? I used to have that weapon, the famous weapons in Terraria that everybody knows about, even if they haven't played Terraria. This is one of them. Okay, cool. Right, get rid of that banana. I don't really care about it. We're gonna buff up and we're gonna begin. So let me slap that bad boy over there. Okay, cool. Right, so let's see what happens then. Will our damage be amazing? I don't know. It's going to be different for me because I've got to use the rod. For one, I've got to use the rod of Discord. And two, I haven't used anything that you've had to aim in a while. So I don't know how this fight's going to go. This fight could go really well. I'm counting this, because I haven't done this fight in the episode, by the way. I'm counting this as like, we're just going to try and do a full fight, see what happens. And then if I keep repeatedly dying, then we'll do some edits. You know what I mean? But until then, raw, uncut gameplay, am I right, boys? I still haven't beaten Black Flag, by the way. I know this is the same episode, and I can't remember if I spoke about Assassin's Creed in this one or the last one. I don't know where I'm at, right? But I'm still beating Black Flag. I literally haven't finished it yet, but I'm loving it so much. I'm having such a good time with it. It's so funny because I hated the game when I was younger. Because it came out when I was like, I want to say like 16, 17. And I hated it. I really didn't like it. I was such a big Assassin's Creed fan, and I hated the third game. And once the fourth game rolled around, I was like, this is awful. Like, I really disliked this. And then now here I am, 22 years old. I think I just like more mundane stuff than before. Oh, I completely forgot about the Moonlord laser. Does it just stay in the middle and just circle around? Because that's actually not so bad. Oh, I want to win. I want to win. Come on. Die. There we go. All right. Sick. There we go. My master plan paid off. Like, quite a bit, actually, I would say. Like, this was always the plan. And I did it, boys. I did it. Well, there we go. To the one guy that was like, we're not making enough progress. Boy, we be making progress. I feel good about it. Man. New year, new me. Man, it's good to be in a new year. It's weirdly motivating. I don't know why. I didn't even make the pouch. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Didn't even bother to make the pouch. Look at the... What's going on, Cthulhu? Come on now. Come on now. I didn't even see him. I was too busy thinking about the pouch. Don't use all your bullets here, boy. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Let me sell all this junk, and then we'll have a little look at the actual good stuff. 2 melted to improve vision. Grants immunity to Cursed Inferno and Ichor. Your attacks cause Cursed Inferno and Ichor. That's pretty good, actually. I was actually going to insult it before I read the bottom part, because I was like, why would you just need one to just negate 2 debuffs? But there we go. All right, cool. So we have like a range of things available to us now. The next boss will be Plantera, which I'm very excited about because I actually really like the Plantera fight in general. So before my rambled brain just keeps going on, because I played so much Terraria today, I think it's clearly showing. I just want to say thank you for a great 2019. It's been a great year on the channel, honestly. We started out with the Lunatic mod, and that was a lot of fun and really reinvigorated the channel. And then I went on a bit of a break, and I didn't really know what I was going to do, you know, with the channel as a whole. I didn't know if I was, like, maybe done with Let's Plays. But ultimately, I came back, and we made some really fun stuff. We tried out Minecraft this year on the channel, and although it wasn't, like, the most popular thing in the world, it was a lot of fun. And I really feel like since the summer, it's just been on the up and up. And I'm really glad for everybody for sticking with me for all of these years. I really appreciate it. ChippysCouch turns 3 years old, technically, in a couple days on January 4th, which is going to be nice. I might do something different for that. I have something in mind. I don't know if I'm going to get time to make it. But if we don't, I just want to say, guys, thank you so much. Hope you're all well, and I'll see you tomorrow. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big fat thumbs up. I put a lot of work into this one, a lot more than usual. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.